All right, today I'm just going to do a quick intro to show you how to use the Ripple Tank simulator that is linked here. And so the link is here, but I'm going to put it on Google Classroom as well. So look on Google Classroom for the link to this thing. It's at falstad.com/ripple. That should get you there. We are moving from one-dimensional waves, like we've been doing, to two-dimensional waves. And so what do I mean by that? Well, one-dimensional is like along a string, and two-dimensional looks like this, okay? Where when we create a pulse, when we oscillate something up and down, like in a pool or even in the air, we create sound waves. And sound doesn't just go straight, sound goes all around in all directions. Our voice, our mouths are good at focusing them, but this kind of helps to see that when you hit the table, the sound goes in all directions, right? That went in all directions, including hopefully your speaker. That was just me hitting the table. You can imagine what that looked like, and you could have experienced how that sounded like if you were listening. So what we do here is I just want to show you how this works. You can grab this oscillating point and move it wherever and see what it looks like. Okay, so you click and drag and you can see what that looks like. Pretty fascinating. If you right click, you can delete it. And now I've got this wave that is nice and calm. All right, the edges are free. They're not reflecting anything back, just to be clear. Okay, now we can add stuff. So if I right click, I can add a wall. Okay, and I can resize that wall and it makes that. I don't like that, so I'm going to clear the waves. Hopefully you can see that. You can clear the waves. Okay, and drag this around, make this as straight as I can. There we go. And now what I want is I want a source. And so what we had before is a point source. And so that will be helpful. And now I can have a point source. I can clear the waves and now I can see kind of what's going on here. And now if I don't want this point source and I just want to delete these, I can make single waves as well. So I'll clear the waves and I can just click. Wow, that's beautiful. Now I can see really clearly what happens when I create a wave there, boom, how it reflects. And you can see the curved nature, these double extra, wow, just awesome. So you can see, boom, and then I can stop it. Okay, I'm going to clear it. I'm going to start it. I'm going to unstop it, and then boom, stop it. You can really see what's going on here. It looks like this piece is the missing piece, right? It just bounced back up. Very cool. And clear it. I can do all kinds of things. I can right click and add a line source. Okay, now this is pretty slick too. I can create this line source. It's going to come here, and I can start it. Right there, stop it. Wow, what is going on? Look at that. This is actually a standing wave. Let's go look at this in a different view. So I'm going to stop it, and I'll click 3D view. Now this is sweet. You can click and drag and see all kinds of things. It's pretty clear. Oh, this is hard to manipulate, but wow. Okay, it's pretty clear anyways that there's double the height here as there is there. So this is one amplitude and double the amplitude. How does that happen? And I can unstop this and we can see this is what we call a standing wave, ladies and gentlemen. That's a standing wave. Standing wave should have double the amplitude of regular waves. Anyways, the 3D view is nice in some ways and terrible in other ways. So, but you can flip between the two. Okay. There's lots of examples here. Two sources, and you can see what's going on. You could do 3D view and see this like cool stuff where there's a standing wave that is created here where there's no wave. It looks like this is just flat for a section. A lot of cool stuff. Hard to see, but you do your best. Okay. Most of our stuff will be from here, single source, and not 3D view. So as you work through your document, what have I shown you? I showed you how to create a wave, create a wall, clear walls, edit walls, straight plane wave. Okay, I've shown you how to do all that stuff. And so the first question is going to be like, what happens when a circular wavefront collides with a flat wall? Pretty simple. What you got to do is, what I would do is delete this and add a wall. I actually already did this, but add the wall and then do a circular wavefront. What happens? This is what happens. And just draw this. Draw a circle wall reflection. Okay, clear the waves, do it a couple times, try to get like real tight. Oops. This looks great. Try to redraw this picture. Don't worry too much about the little things, but you can. Do whatever feels good for you. Okay? Don't take too long, but work your way through this. This is a circular wavefront over a wall. And so what you want to draw is a circular wave, flat wall, and the reflection. Okay? Then you move on. What if you do it here? What if you have two walls and you do it here or here or here? What do you see? So just draw what you see. Parabolas. I think I should probably show you. Add parabola. Look at that. Okay? And you've got this dot here. So here's what I want to show you. When you have parabolas, this point is important. That was cool, wasn't it? Look how flat that is. That's what I want you to see. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. Okay, super fun to play with. Have fun, and I'm sure you will. It's impossible not to have fun with this thing. All right, that's it. Work through the document as much as you can.